Do you know what happens to a homer who owns a gun? First of all, the ball on the roof can be taken down easily. Secondly, he don't have to pay to go to the grocery store, and the dishes in your house can be used as training targets. It all started when a soccer riot broke out in Springfield. Homer decided to buy a gun to protect his family. After buying a gun, Homer joined the NRA. Each member of the NRA has their own unique gun. Homer now keeps his gun in his hand, and during dinner, it goes off and shoots Marge's picture. Marge persuades Homer to get rid of the gun, and Homer agrees. One day, Bart found Homer's gun in the vegetable cupboard. When Marge found it, she was furious that Homer had lied to her, so she took the kids to a hotel. At night, Homer asked the NRA members to be his guests. He used his pistol as a can opener, and to turn on the TV. The others were furious at Homer's behavior. He was kicked out of the association. Alone at home, Homer realized his mistake, so he found Marge and apologized. They were on their way back when they ran into Snake robbing the hotel. Homer wanted to pull a gun and stop Snake. Marge gets mad at Homer for cheating on her again. Snake grabs the gun, but Homer points out that there are no bullets in it. And that's when the NRA showed up. And do you know what happens when Marge owns a Canyonero? First of all, she doesn't have to worry about traffic jams because she can take a shortcut. Secondly, she doesn't have to worry about her hair getting in the way or space. Marge's road rage has gotten worse since she got her car. She once crashed her car into a prison fence to avoid a car on the other side of the road.
Whoa! Thanks, chick dude.
Marge's driver's license was taken away. Homer took the kids to the zoo. He shot a rock at a lemur with a slingshot, which set off a chain reaction. This caused a rhino to lead the herd to escape. The rhinos run wild into the crowd, and the police can't do anything about it. The police asked Marge to use her Canyonero to stop the rhinos. At first, she refused, but when she saw that Homer and the children were in danger, she quickly showed up in her car. She succeeded in rounding up the rhinos, but there's still one out there. Homer jumped into the car and got stuck in the sunroof, so this rhino hooked Homer up with its horn. It took Homer all the way to a construction site. Homer was thrown into a portable toilet, but the danger doesn't end there. Just as the rhino was about to charge Homer, Marge's skillful driving set the car on fire, attracting the rhino's attention. Homer was saved.
Did you know that the most talented person on The Simpsons is Maggie? Homer found out that Maggie was very good at whistling, so he came up with a new way to make money. They'd play a double whistling act together, and Homer would be on his way to the top of the heap. Homer took Maggie to Moe's tavern to see how it worked out, but that was revealed by Abe. It turns out that Maggie's whistling talent came from Abe. Abe's lip ligaments were damaged from overuse of his mouth. To make up for it, Abe persuaded Homer to let Maggie into show business. First, they took Maggie to the zoo to study. Then, after Homer painted Maggie's nails, he carefully dressed her up again. Then he brought Maggie to the show, but Homer suddenly realized that the children here had lost the joy of childhood, so he decided to take Maggie home with him, but Maggie wouldn't leave. During the show, Maggie realized she couldn't whistle because she had a tooth. The audience was very angry about this, and that's when Homer realized that his daughter was one of a kind and didn't need a talent show to prove it. Bart didn't think he was as good as Lisa and Maggie, and Lisa felt inferior when she found out that Maggie had such a talent for whistling. But mediocre or brilliant, having a happy childhood is the most important thing.